Jim Holder, who's the editorial director of Autocar magazine and website, and he joins us now from London. Great to have you on the programme. Welcome. COVID and cars, tell us how consumer habits have changed during the pandemic.
Yeah, there's a really mixed picture, in fact. What we're seeing is that the sort of pent-up demand in many markets that had shut down, some markets it's coming through very strongly. The UK market looks like it will be quite strong in July. In other markets, consumers have been very slow to move back into buying new cars. It's just not a priority. But what we're seeing is around a fifth of buyers saying they're going to spend more. They've managed to save money during the pandemic. They don't have a job concern and they want to spend more. People are expecting to be able to get their car faster. They're looking at more environmentally friendly cars. They don't want to wait for that car, but they are also taking longer shortlists, if that makes sense, into the showrooms. They want to try more cars before they're going to buy, and they're perhaps a bit less brand loyal. We're seeing that they're considering moving brands with a greater propensity than ever before.
But electric cars, hybrid, they are expensive, or not, or has this changed? Are prices going down?
Yeah, sure, prices are coming down, but it's taking time. You know, really today, to buy a hybrid, plug-in hybrid or electric vehicle, you are looking at paying a premium, quite a substantial premium in most cases, over a normal traditional engined car. And that's because, you know, in a full electric car, the battery pack and the electric motors, they cost around 10 times the cost of a combustion engine, perhaps. So there's a huge amount of cost that the car makers are having to pass on to consumers. And that is one of the concerns of some of these incentive schemes that we're seeing around Europe for electric vehicles, that they really only benefit the already wealthy. But of course, we have to make the transition. We have to find a way of getting people into electric cars. And it is step by step. And most movements happen at the top end of the market, at a more expensive end of the market, before being democratized. And there are some really good affordable examples of electric cars in the market now. You know, Tesla is enjoying great success with the Model 3. Whether you call that car affordable, you might debate, you know, $30,000–$40,000 car, but it is the cheapest Tesla on sale now. You look to brands like the Volkswagen Group and some of the electric cars they've launched, Renault with the Zoe, the best-selling electric car in Europe so far this year. These are much more affordable vehicles, around the $20,000–$25,000 mark. So the prices are coming down. Lease deals make these cars much more affordable as they take into account the total cost of ownership over a 3-year span. So there is more opportunity for more people to act on what undoubtedly are these instincts that you've identified, for people to go out and buy more environmentally friendly vehicles.
And on that, Jim, that instinct, would you say that the e-revolution, the electric car revolution is happening?
Yeah, I think it has to happen. I think the car makers need it to happen to meet the regulations that have been set by the lawmakers around the world on emissions. So it has to happen. The vehicles are out there now. In the UK and across Europe, there are about 30 fully electric vehicles on offer, with even more plug-in hybrid vehicles. The difficulty is now persuading consumers that they want to buy them. But that share of the market is growing all the time. It's growing exponentially. There is always a risk that people's intentions don't get seen through when they enter the showroom and have to sign on the dotted line. We do see a lot of people who went in with good intentions about switching to more environmentally friendly vehicles. They back out of that decision when faced with paying for it. But as I say, there is this exponential growth in purchasing of electric and hybrid vehicles, and that is only going to increase as the quality of the vehicles improves, the prices come down, the capability of the vehicles improves, the charging infrastructure is invested in, and people can use these cars in a much more efficient way without having to worry necessarily that it's going to compromise their lives in any way.
Jim Holder, thank you so much for speaking to us about the changes in the car market. Jim Holder from Autocar magazine, the editorial director. Thank you.